Okay, so just a standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E. And unfortunately, if we want to match the recorded key, it's in a B flat. All right, not necessarily the most friendly guitar key. So be some bar chords going on here, but I'll also show you if you just want to use a capo, we can simplify it that way too. So for the verse, just 3 chords here. So non-capo version, like I said, we're doing some bar chords. Start with this B flat that I mentioned. All right, so we have the 1 on the A, 3 on the D, G, B. All right, and it's just this kind of loose, shuffling strum. All right, you could just mess around with that however you like the feel of it. So just that B flat for a measure there. Then we'll shift to this F7, so just bar the 1s, and then we'll have the 3A, 2 on the G. All right, now we want to E flat. So we go 1 on the D, 3 on the G, 4 on the B. And I like to throw the 1 on the A with it just for an extra low added octave there to kind of compound it, make it seem a little bigger. All right. And after that one, we just go right back to the B flat at the 1 with the 3s. All right. And as I mentioned, I'll show you just the capo. And like I said, we just put it right on the 1st fret, and this is essentially going to take care of all the 1s in the tab. All right, so we could just do like what now looks like we're playing it in the key of A. All right, so we just do the 3s. All right, the 1 on the A is being held by that, and then the F7, which now just kind of looks like an E7. All right, the E flat now just looks like a D chord. And then back to what looks like an A, which is the B flat. Okay, so definitely having the capo on the 1st fret will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So we'll alternate between that, give you both versions. For the chorus now, with the non-capoed version, start with our B flat. And we're going to do this walk up from basically a augmented to a 6 to a 7 of this B flat. So we would want, for the next chord, our same B flat shape there, but we want to make this D a 3, we make it a 4. All right, it might be kind of a pain to get all the notes clear, but if you just kind of hit that much of it, that's all you really need. But we got to make sure we get that note in there, that plus. All right, now with this standard no capo, we can just lift off the G, make it an open. All right, and then we have our 1A, 3D, 3 on the B with it. Okay, so now we got that B flat 6. All right, and then just land back down on the 1 of the G. So now we have a B flat 7. So 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay, we're just moving that one note just chromatically. All right, and then we get to our E flat, the 1s with the 3 and the 4, to the F7, back to that B flat. All right, and now I'll show you the capo method at the 1st fret, and makes it just kind of a different vibe because we can't use that open note now. So we'll start with that same B flat that looks like an A. Okay, so we just start with our 3s with the 1 being held for us. And then we got our 4 on the D now for that B augmented, B flat augmented. And now we can just keep that D string moving, make that 4 a 5, keeping the 3s under it. 1's being held on the A for us. And then we just move to this A7 look. All right, got the 1 on the A, got the 3D, 1's being held on the G, and then the 3B. All right, and now we can get to our E flat. And now that, the capo's helping us here, we can even expand that E flat more by adding that 3 on the E, if you want, to the F7. it just looks like an E7 now. And then back to our what looks like an A, B flat. Okay, so the capo method, and then the only other progression difference is the outro. And we get these kind of subtle little walk-up notes into the first chord. So without the capo here, we're walking into this E flat chord. So we go on the A, we go 1, 3, open D. All right, and then we'll just land on our E flat with the 1s and the 3 and the 4 there. To the F7, B flat, and then we end it with the B flat 7, the 1, 3, 1, 3. And we just cycle that throughout the outro. Okay, and then, like I said, if you have the capo on, we can't use that open on the D string, so now we gotta shift just that one note basically. We do our walk up with the 1, 3, 5 on the A, okay, to our E flat, F7, B flat, B flat 7. Okay, so just some subtle difference here. If you want to use the capo, don't want to use the capo, up to you. Have fun with it and enjoy.